I'm in a little town called Calais, Maine, and it's one of the last towns before you go into Canada, going into New Brunswick, but the border is still closed, so I just came up here. I wanted to see if I could get in, but apparently I can't, so go run around town, see what I can come up with. Spend another night at Wal-Mart in Calais, Maine, but you look straight down that road right there, and that's Canada. That's the point where you crossed into Canada, but not this year, I don't think. It's a cute little town. I mean, I guess you could say they have everything you need. They even have a McDonald's, but it's a rainy day, cloudy, rainy, overcast. About 65 degrees, which ain't too bad. So I guess I'll head on south, back down number 1. Wanted to stop and get a shot of this art on the side of this building. It's pretty nice. Got a little picnic area right here. But like I said, it's a cute little town. There's a shot of Miss Marilyn Monroe right there. Like I said, it's a very quiet town, not a whole lot of people out and about. Just me in the rain and little man in the car. I like these little small towns because they're nice and quiet, peaceful, and they're most of the time pretty well taken care of and decorated up a little bit. I mean, look at the street lights and the flower pots hanging from them. I mean, it just shows a little bit of pride. I'm in my barber stripe pole right there. I'm just cruising through town. Rainy day, wanted something to do. Just didn't want to sit around, do nothing. So, figured I'd do a little filming. Like I said, I'm getting ready to head down to coastal number 1 and see what we can find. Found me some more street art on the side of a building. I just thought that was pretty cool. Smoke an onion. I guess it's a brand name of a cigar. Not really sure what kind of artwork that is. It doesn't have any plaques, so I have no idea. I just thought it was pretty cool with that old house in the background. That's where I wanted to go, St. Stephen's, New Brunswick, but like I said, not this year. They do have a little open thing in the middle of the park. I guess this is like a little sitting area. All little towns have them, but first time I've ever seen a sign that says that before, but we are right here on the Canadian border, so I get it. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. Right behind me, that's Canada over there. And I guess this river right here separates us from Canada. I just wanted to come this far. I was gonna see if I could get into Canada, but I guess I'm not gonna get into Canada because the borders are still closed. But I came this far at least, so ain't a whole lot you can do about it. You just gotta roll with it most of the time. Just enjoy and see what you can see and just take it one day at a time. I mean, that's what me and little man do, just one day at a time. We just go with it. We end up where we end up, you know. No big rush. We just take our sweet little time and go. I believe they got a bike path through the going down number 1 highway, I guess. But that'd be pretty cool to do. But I think I'm a little bit too old for a bike path. Maybe in years gone by. Taking a little bit of a break. I'm on 1 going south back towards Ellsworth, but figured me and little man need to get out of the car for a while and just take a break and let him get some exercise walking around. He hasn't eaten any this morning, so I'm kind of concerned about that. We have allergies, or I'm allergic to him, and he just has allergies real bad, so it makes life kind of rough, especially when it comes time to go to sleep, because he makes me itch all night, but he is my baby. You want to know one of the pluses of owning a Scamp? You can pull almost anywhere over on the side of the road, and so you got to use the bathroom, or you got to wash up, or just take a break. Whatever you want to do, you just pull over and you got your home on wheels, charge battery, you know, whatever you need to do, you just do it. I mean, that's one of the plus sides of having a small camper Plus, I can put her any place. I mean, most of your little small camp spots, I can fit her right on in there. It took some time, a little bit of practice, but I finally got it down pat. But that's the upside of having a Scamp. The downside, I guess, is you don't have a whole lot of room, so you have to use the room that you do have. You got to use it very wisely. I'll tell you one thing about traveling, you never know what you're going to run across, but I just found this driving down. I'm on number 1 headed south back to Ellsworth, and this is what I find, so let's go and check them out. I just love old cars. I think they're so cool. So you can either enjoy them or not enjoy them, but I really enjoy them, and these are really nice condition. I'm sure this is someone's private collection, but I'm not gonna bother. I'm just looking. But I mean, look at the front end on that. That's an old Ford. You don't see anything looks like that anymore. And that one right there, that's pretty sweet. I'm trying to film in between cars running by, so if y'all hear traffic noise, you'll know why. But look at that right there, that old Ford. That is sweet. How about that one right there? That's been really restored nice. He must like Fords, because here's another one right there. Look at the grill on that thing. That thing is sweet looking. I guess he's got it strapped down so it don't blow away. I mean, look at the detail. Look at the spoke rims. That is really nice. Very well done. I guess that's his next project right there, but there's also a race car over there, and if you look way over in the woods, there's another one kind of rusted out, but he's got quite a collection. I will say that much. Sometimes you just come across the darnest things when you're traveling. The truck on the roof, and in the background over there to your right, it's got a Ferris wheel. I'd say that thing is pretty old. Somebody has a warped sense of humor. Look at that, and now look at that right there. Huh. You know that Ferris wheel has to be pretty old. When I'm traveling, I come across the weirdest things. I mean, different, unique, however you want to say it, but I always seem to find them, and it's pretty cool, actually. I'm right here on 1A, going I guess I'm going west because I'm leaving Ellsworth, so yeah, I'm going west. So let's check out some of this stuff. The sign right there says it all. Sorry about all the traffic noise, there's nothing I can do about that. That's the name of the establishment, but it's got a lot of cool stuff, but just the building itself is pretty unique looking. Different, very different. If you look closely, you'll see that stoplight is working. Pretty nice. I know we all recognize that right there. John Belushi, the Blues Brother, but it's amazing what people collect and then turn around and sell. Old moose. I like real colorful things, and this place knocks it out. I got a lot of cool stuff, I really do. Sometimes I come across some really cool stuff just riding around checking out what I can see, but that says it all right there. Greetings. I just came across the biggest Paul Bunyan I've ever seen in my life. That thing is huge. I mean, last minute little man. And a dog going down the road and he wants to play around, and I don't want to get in the middle of a dog fight. Curious George, that's what I should have named him. Curious George. Hey, little man. Little man. Hey, what you doing? There's 3 loggers, and it's called the Pierce Memorial. But it's actually really a cute little town. I'm just having a hard time getting around. Camp behind me, so it's kind of hard when you're going through towns and everything. I have to keep an eye on little man because he wanders. But I just can't find any parking places. So, like I said, I'm really not sure what this is, but it runs almost right through smack dab middle of the town. It looks like it's man-made by that wall to my left, but it's different. It's only basically 2 streets, and that's all it is downtown, but This is a quick shot what it looks like. It's basically just a bunch of outside restaurants. It's colorful, but I thought it'd be a little bit bigger than this, but it's not. So I'm gonna check out some of these buildings behind me. They got some 1886 on one of them and 1851 on one of them, but I guess this is, you know, downtown, small town USA. But one of them's 1886, that one there is 1851, and just a bunch of what we call back home row houses or row buildings, but just some more street art I found on the side of a building. Figured I'd get it. It's a theater house. I just saw it and it had some really cool artwork, so I wanted to get a shot of it, share it with y'all. Found me a little area to stop and take a break, let little man have a little bit of a break too. Baby, you're deaf. You're just mule-headed. That's all it is, just mule-headed. Maine has quite a few of these little rest areas. I'm gonna stop and little man get out and have me a little picnic lunch, and then we'll go right on into Skowhegan. Okay, I'll probably go ahead and fire the generator up here and charge up my battery so I can run my fan at night. But probably go spend the night in Skowhegan, of course, at the Wal-Mart Boondock there another night, because there goes a hot rod going down the road. Because camping up here in Maine is $32 a night, and that's without any utilities, hookups, nothing. Just flat out primitive camping, $32 a night. And that's because I'm not a resident of Maine, and I'm just not gonna pay that. I mean, to me, that's just, it's crazy. I mean, it's $15 if you live in Maine, but if you're out of state, it's $32. And to me, that's, I don't know, just highway robbery, but that's just my opinion of it. So I'll do Wal-Mart until I get back to Charles, and I'm gonna go over to New Hampshire for a while, and then from New Hampshire, I'm gonna go over to Vermont and see what I can find in Vermont.